That ending to the last video was so abrupt. I'm so sorry about that. But I was wondering like if because like it automatically just skips to the next stage, and without any hesitation or whatever. So you're just here in the big race, and at least the first part of it, we'll see how far we need to go to get this done. One of the most legendary races of the year, so the competition is going to be unbelievably steep. Well, it hasn't been steep so far, but we'll see if I have to upgrade the car any further before this is over. Maybe this might betray the faith I put in you. Time will tell. Good luck. Yeah, I hope not. Push up to third as early as possible. Just don't tell your car while doing it. Alright. Simple enough, I guess, right? Oh, I love they got the intro for this. Oh my goodness. The rims and the tires, they look fresh. I love it. I absolutely love it. And the fact that they have like all these awesome schemes, like some of them are subpar, but some of them actually look really good. So hopefully like in 23 they'll have some much better schemes, especially since they're more accustomed to having a number at the front of the car. Towards front. Oh, okay. Well, this is not good. I'm stuck. I'm trying to get to the bottom. Oh, I only have 2 laps to get to third or better. Okay, I got to the bottom. Ooh, boy. Oh, look, there's a Gano. It's all a Gano imposter at this point. That's fun. And, it's a little more difficult than I thought it'd be early on. I don't know the performance rate. I didn't even check to see what the performance rating requirement is for this first part of it. And it's a little interesting so far. And I wonder if I can get, I want to push for first on this first run. It's Hamlin, I think it's Christopher Bell right in front of him. Oh man, he's... Man, it's not quite. My slingshot past Bell. Clear Hamlin. Hamlin's gonna follow me in 3 here. He's not gonna follow his teammate, which is interesting. But Bell does slide down in front, and I know it said finish third, but I think that car is strong enough to finish first right now, so that's a good thing. But that's actually a little concerning, the fact that it was that difficult to start. Not sure how to feel about that. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out how much more difficult it is, like, the rest of the way. Because that was a little concerning. Not gonna lie. But, hey, at least we got up there. The competition's a little more stiff now than I thought it would be. And then, I mean, crew chief didn't lie, I guess, but, so that's, I guess that's a good thing. Time to take the lead, close gap by getting a toe, and push up to first. Okay, so I guess it automatically starts you in third now, so you gotta go to first. And the front's rating went to 51.9, I'm still 7 points higher than that, so that's... I guess we're still good, but the competition is getting stiffer as the race goes on, so that's gonna be interesting. Hopefully the performance rating will still be high enough by the time I get to the end. But I like how the competition is getting a little more difficult. Well, this is the crappiest part. I have to actually draft up there to get to the lead, before I get to the lead. So I guess I need to push Kyle Busch up there to get up to the lead. Push him up to his teammate Christopher Bell. This is something I'm not really a fan of, unless like my car isn't as good or is about the same as everyone else's, is that I have to push someone to get up there and get to the front. I mean, it's working, but it's not something I'm really wanting to do. I mean, it works this time because Christopher Bell's all by himself, and it's me and Kyle Busch just pushing each other. Really, it's working together in tandem to get up to him. Now the question is how to get up ahead of these guys with 1 lap to go. Slingshot Can I slingshot to the inside Kyle Busch here? Ooh, I just barely got my nose in there, but ooh, okay. That got a little concerning. There you go. That should work. That worked just fine. Whew, okay. Still not as difficult as it could be, but maybe I upgrade my car too far already. I don't know. At least like we're getting there. We're closing in. We're almost home. Just a few more goals to go. I mean, if this is what it's gonna take to earn one of these next gen cars, I'm all for it because I've been anticipating it ever since they said that next gen was gonna come out this year in 2022 and make its debut. And I'm like, please, I want these Car Racing 3 so bad as soon as possible. I can't believe it took until October to get it done, and they still messed it up in ways. It's very disappointing, EA by doing, but still, like, I'm glad they're in the game. I'm just disappointed by what they put out. At least it's there, right? I mean, and it's really more about the look, and I still think that they screwed it up in a way. Extend the lead to at least 656 yards. Time to try to lap some of the stragglers, put them between you and P2. Okay. You usually don't see a gap between first and second in Daytona these days. So this is going to be very interesting to do that. But I think that's going to be simple enough because of the fact that we have a car that's well above the performance rating requirement. That's going to be, so that's going to be fun. I'm supposed to lap 12 opponents, but oh well, I mean, look, I don't know, I don't understand this game sometimes. I don't understand these goals. I can't even drive away from these. Oh, they're in a tandem, no wonder. Okay. I only have 3 laps to do this? What? Okay. Where are the lap cars? I want to know where they are. Okay, there we go. We're starting to get to them. The good thing about this game is that these guys don't understand how to get by the lap traffic. So that will be very, very helpful for me. Why the heck is Briscoe one of the stragglers? What? And then Reddick? What? This makes no sense at this point, but at least we're building the lead. And they are stuck behind Briscoe, which is... it's funny. There's Cindric. I was tempted to call it Keselowski there for a moment, but I know it's not Keselowski. There's Busher. I'm excited to see what RFK Racing can do in the next few years. I mean, I think they'll be really strong in 2023 and beyond. I'm just very curious as to how they'll pull this off. Okay, that car makes sense, but the rest of those guys like Keselowski did not for sure. That's for sure. They should not be lap car stragglers. I still passed 5 more of these guys before I finish this last lap. I only see 3 so far. This is going to be very concerning if I don't get these 5. 4 more now. Portion's over. And part of the reason is only going 197. So maybe performance rating, yeah, it should be simple enough, but it's not. What? I'm literally going as fast as I can. I'm not even gonna make it. I can't make it. That's disappointing. I had to start over. Are you serious? I don't understand. I have to start over. What? That makes no sense to me at all. Wow. I'm disappointed by that. faster pace this time. Maybe I'll get it. I'm still worried. Come on, one more. I don't know if we'll get him. Okay, I got it. That was way too close for comfort, honestly. That did not have to be that difficult. The performance rating only 51.9 too. What? I don't understand that at all. That's just weird. At least I got it, so move on, right? I just stop complaining about it, move on. But the fact that I had to do it a second time was just frustrating. Great, our greatest nemesis, burning through fuel. So you gotta save fuel via drafting, but I had to hold the lead at the same time, so that's not gonna be easy at all. So I guess maybe I have to hold back and just try to drag the second place along. Maybe that, I don't know. We'll see. Oh wow, the performance rating jumped to 55.9. No wonder. So maybe I do need to upgrade a little more by the end of this. We'll see. So I can't get past. I can't run out of fuel. That's what it said. So we'll see how this goes. I'm very, very concerned. So I'm just going to hang back a little bit, let these guys catch me, and then just kind of drag them along as best I can here. At least now I don't have to go full speed, but man, this is really gonna be a nightmare to have Christopher Bell on my back bumper for 2.5 laps, for the next 2.5 laps. Oh gosh, and Kyle Busch got out of line too. Okay, at least, and they were side by side, Eric Jones and Kyle Busch, but at least that's not going to be too much of a problem now. I have to keep backing up to Christopher Bell because he actually got off my bumper. Ooh, goodness gracious. Oh no, here's Kyle Busch. I went back too much. Okay, we're good. Oh look, oh good, lap traffic. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Ooh. It's 2 Toyotas, a Ford, and a Chevy up here. Christopher Bell went all the way back to 4th. What? Okay, we should be good, right? Maybe? I don't know. I'm so worried. I don't know if this last track is help or hurt, but yeah, I won't mind it right now. It doesn't help. Gosh. At least I don't think it helps. It said 6.5, and I don't think I'll make it. I can't make it. I actually can't make it. I ran out. Oh my gosh. Come on. Get to the line. Okay. way too close for comfort. I might have to do one more upgrade by the time this is over. Oh my goodness. It's getting difficult now, and I wish I wanted competition. I'm getting it, but this is getting a little out of hand now. Oh man, that was way too close for comfort. But I'm glad that one was over. Whew. That was a little more difficult than it needed to be, but man, I almost ran out right there. I mean, I did run out, but I almost got past the end there too. Whew. that was not, those last 2 goals in that stage were not easy at all. I'm a little lucky I got that at the end there, but that was not simple at all, and I'm really worried that the last stage is going to be a little too difficult for me to handle. bring it into the pits. Well, one more stage to go. I'm excited to see how it goes. And I hope I'll make it to the end this time and not have to worry about everything that's going on. Because those last two were very difficult, and I'm glad there's competition now, but that was a little stressful. We'll see. One to go. One more stage. I'll see you there. Take care. Bye.